We're gonna change up some of the topics today. I apologize if the AC comes on. I want to talk Funko. Um, I was on a bit of a Funko craze in 2020, 2021, and I have some that are, $50, $100, and what really scared me is when Funko was caught dumping however much product into landfills. That scared me. I know their stock took a hit. And I feel like they just overproduce for everything. Every shows that were made, everything. It was like, I don't understand their ideology behind that, because it's, the storage, to store all that stuff is like killing the company, I guess. And it made me back away. I haven't bought a Funko in months. And there was a point where I bought the ones I wanted, like the Freddy Needles, Nemesis, Tyrant. Like, I bought some decent ones, and I realized they could go down significantly. The market hasn't really changed in the months after, like, all this stuff has happened. They're still holding value, but I know a lot of people are comparing the craze to Beanie Babies. And I don't discredit that. And I'm prepared for what I have to go down significantly. And maybe I'll even pick up some of the grails I want if, like, the market really crashes, right? But for now, I refuse. My girlfriend and I were collecting together a little bit. I think we bought a couple of Pokemon, like Pikachu and stuff like that. As
Diamond Pikachu.
Yeah, she has a Diamond Pikachu. And we bought some that mean something to us. Like, she reminds me of Boo. I remind her of Tommy Pickles. Yeah, she bought a McDonald's French fry one, which you need to get the burger yet, I think.
No, that ugly.
And then an ET one. So
I have 2 ET ones.
it's been fun to collect like that. Like, I don't care if I lose money in that regard. It was fun, going to GameStop and online and looking around. She still wants Ghostface, which that's like a grail.
And my last ET one.
And she wants her last ET for her collection. But it's still a fun hobby. I'm not hating on the hobby. I think people that have massive pop collections, I think it's phenomenal. One of my friends from school has a business downtown, and he is heavy into Funko. And I'm worried for him. He doesn't seem to really care so much, which that's cool. But, I mean, he is heavy. Like, it could really hurt him if something significant happens. But I respect the hobby. I still have a soft spot for them. But I backed away from collecting them because I had an idea to, like, buy a bunch and store them away and try to, like, predict which ones would get vaulted and keep buying the semi-grails I wanted, which is fun and all. But I had to take a step back, and I apologize for the AC. It's, like, above 80 degrees today. So I took a step back, and I probably won't buy anymore. I have Tyrant sitting back here. He's like a $40, $50 pop. He's a big one. There's a bunch of horror up above. I went haywire with horror. A lot of them, $20, $40, $50 a piece. So, like, I could take a hit, but I'm ready for that. And if 10 years down the line, if any of them turn into super grails, then I'll be happy with that too. I don't really care. I don't regret buying it. But I did listen to some people's opinions, and I agree. It could be Beanie Babies 2.0. And it is what it is. Pre-2020, I thought Funkos were ridiculous. And I never saw myself having a mini collection of them. But during the pandemic, I just started getting a taste for the horrors and the cute ones. And I still like them. I really think the One Piece series, it looks really cool. Like, they're getting very detailed. I almost picked 2 up from GameStop, but I didn't. I'm holding true. I'm going to stick to my vintage cards and my card collecting and retro game collecting more so. What I have is what I have. I think it's a decent collection to just have up. And we'll see where it goes. Like I said, no hate. I just realized where the market could go with it. And yeah, that's my Funko experience. There's some pictures up on my Insta, Wordism Pro, of some of my collection. I did have a lot stored away. I actually got a lot out on the second shelf back there. I planned on storing a lot of them away, but I backed away from that ideology. And cards are much smaller. I don't like dealing in figures as much because of the space. And Funkos take up space. And yeah. It is what it is. Not much more to say on them, but that's where I'm at with Funkos. Take it easy.